Good morning, it's Sunday. We are on our way to Long Beach Comic-Con right now. The route that we chose to take on the GPS was poorly chosen. We have been diverted by some sort of road closure all over Koreatown and this part of LA. Oh good, there's another one. There's another road closed. It's very exciting. So I will vlog from Long Beach Comic-Con, which we are excited to go to, but we would like to get there. We finally made it to the convention center. We are sitting, waiting to try and pay to get into the parking lot. And there's this guy in front of us who can't seem to figure out how to put money in the machine. And we've been sitting here for 5 minutes. No!
No, pay attention. Okay.
The money goes in the slot and we watch it come out and then it goes in. Oh,
I think he did it.
He finally got his ticket. We get to park now. We're so proud of you, sir. We're so proud. Hey, so we finally made it into the convention center and it is hot today and there's lots of people and we are gonna go walk the floor. Long Beach Comic-Con is winding down. Jarrett and I are tending our friend's booth so that they can go look at the floor for a minute before everyone goes home and we call it a day. We had a good time. I'm really tired. Also, pimping my friend. Look up Todious McGee on Amazon. Hey, so we made it back from Long Beach Comic-Con. It was such a long day because even after we went to the con, we went and had dinner with a friend of ours that we haven't seen in a long time, who's only in town for just a couple of days. Shout out to Bald Solo. It was fun to see you. I just wanted to do a rundown of like a couple of my favorite things I saw at the con. There was so much art at this con. I was just so impressed by all of the art at this Comic-Con. I imagine it was what the old cons used to be, where it was about the comics and the art, man, and not, you know, movies and TV. I mean, there's plenty of that too, but I felt like there was more art and cosplay and comic books and like new comic book stuff that I'd never heard of from people I've never heard of. So I got to see so much of that stuff. There was a lot more independent stuff there, which was really cool. The show floor was practically like an entire indie alley or artist alley. Just a couple of things I wanted to highlight. My favorite stuff. I'm really looking forward to reading this comic called Hex 11. It looks really cool. It's like a Harry Potter, but magic is sort of a technology that like the powers that be try to harness. And it's about this girl who lives in basically the slums that they call hexes, and she's a natural like magic user. I'm gonna, I think, download that onto my comic flow pretty soon. Another comic I'm really looking forward to reading is called Grace, which is written and illustrated by a guy named C.W. Thayer. We got to talk to him. He was a really cool dude. He was funny because he gave us the rundown that Grace, spoilers, she dies on page 2. It looks really cool, and I am excited, but I will put links to all of this cool stuff in my description. And finally, the last cool thing I saw was this basically sound art. It's called Simply Amplified, and it's this shell that they 3D print. It's like made out of some sort of composite resin material, and you just set your iPhone or your music player into like a little holder, and it uses the natural amplification of a shell. It doesn't need batteries, it doesn't need to be plugged in, it's completely portable, it's very solid, and because they had several there to demonstrate, and they are beautifully painted inside and out, and Jarrett and I were blown away by those. We just didn't have the money to buy them, but they were super cool, and I think they run about $80 is what they were asking for them. So those were my favorite things I saw at Long Beach Comic-Con. I hope you liked this video. If you do like the video, I'd really like it if you would give it a little thumbs up and maybe leave me a comment. Did you go to Long Beach Comic-Con? And if you want to, please subscribe to my channel. Stay nerdy.